95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM. Port Harcourt. News update.
Good evening. Here is the news update today on Today 95.1 FM. I'm Queen Chima. The World Bank has said that inefficiencies in public spending is costing Nigeria a significant portion of their investments. The Global Bank disclosed this in its report titled, How Can Developing Countries Power Up Public Investment? The report found that more than a third of public investment in emerging markets and developing economies is lost to inefficiencies, undermining potential economic growth and development. It explained that inefficient spending occurs when $1 of public investment does not result in an equivalent increase in productive public capital. It added that in extreme cases, it leads to white elephant projects with limited economic returns but high costs, and as a result undermines sovereign risk and debt sustainability. The World Bank urged governments in low and middle income countries to focus on improving the efficiency of public spending. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project has called on President Bola Tinubu to direct the Code of Conduct Bureau to publish his declared assets. SERAP also urged President Tinubu to encourage Vice President Kashim Shettima, ministers, state governors, and National Assembly leaders to follow suit. The organization, in a press statement by the Deputy Director Kolowole Oluwadare, commended the President for his recent statement to request the CCB to release his assets. However, SERAP urged the President to act swiftly, stating that consideration would carry greater weight if promptly followed by directives. The organization highlighted the damaging effects of secrecy surrounding assets declarations by public officials, describing it as a major enabler of corruption across all levels of government. The group also urged President Tinubu to enforce the Supreme Court ruling on July 11, 2024 that barred state governors from taking over local government's funds. Retired army generals, former diplomats and security experts have urged President Bola Tinubu to prioritize the fortification of Nigeria's northern borders in response to potential security threats arising from the ongoing crisis between Nigeria and Niger. They also called on the federal government to handle the crisis with caution, insisting that the safety of Nigerians, particularly those in the northern region, must be the primary concern. The call for stronger border security follows recent accusations by Niger's military regime that Nigeria has been involved in destabilizing activities. Recall that Niger's military leader, Brigadier General Abdurrahman Chiani, in an interview alleged that France was negotiating with terrorists in Nigeria to destabilize his country. The troops of Sector 2 Joint Task Force Northwest Operation Fansan Yema have apprehended a 25-year-old suspected female ammunition courier, Shamsiya Ahadu. This is contained in a statement issued in Gusau, Zamfara State by the coordinator, Joint Media Coordination Center of Operation, Lieutenant Colonel Abubakar Abdullahi. Abdullahi in the statement said Ahadu was arrested on December 28 alongside her accomplice, a motorcyclist, Ahmed Usaini, in Badarawa area of Shinkafa local government area of the state. She was found in possession of 764 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition and 6 magazines meant to be delivered to terrorist kingpin Bello Tuji's camp. The statement, however, reiterated the commitment of the troops to dismantle all terrorist networks as well as prevent illegal movement of arms and ammunition within its theater of operation. Moving on, 2 persons have been electrocuted during an attempt to steal solar street lights at Ogobiri community in Sabama local government area of Bayelsa State. A community source said their bodies were discovered in the morning within an area bordering the new site of the state-owned Niger Delta University and Ogobiri roundabout. An eyewitness, the thieves had already loosed 4 street light poles on the ground and were loosening the 5th one before they met their demise. He said one of the the thieves was severely burnt and died instantly, while the other one could not be recognized as he was burned to ashes. The other body was taken away to the mortuary, while the falling streetlight poles were still lined up beside the road. Troops of 6th Division Nigerian Army, in conjunction with other security agencies, have sustained the onslaught against economic saboteurs in the Niger Delta region. The operation led to the dismantling of 20 illegal refining sites, arrest of 8 suspected oil thieves, and the deactivation of 21 boats used for the crime. Additionally, over 90,000 litres of stolen products were recovered in the ongoing anti-bunkering operations in the region. In a statement by the Acting Deputy Director, 6th Division Army Public Relations, Lieutenant Colonel Jonah Danjuma, said the achievements were recorded from 23rd to 29 December 2024. The statement said, following tip-off on illegal activities around Buguma General Area in Asari Toru, troops responded effectively, leading to the discovery of a massive tarpaulin storage reservoir and a wooden boat with over 37,000 litres of stolen condensate. Also, an illegal refining site, one big pot, and a receiver containing 9,000 litres of illegally refined dual-purpose kerosene were uncovered appropriately. And a similar development around the Krakrama community in Degima local government area, 2 illegal refining sites, 4, 5 and 3 wooden boats were intercepted respectively, as well as about 2,000 litres of stolen crude handled. The statement also relayed the charge by the General Officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, Major General Jamal Abdusalam, saying they should continue to maintain vigilance in the joint operations area in order to create enabling environment for exploration activities to thrive in the region. The Upata traditional council in Ahoda East local government area of River State says it will redouble its efforts to end violence against women, gender discrimination and harmful traditional practices in the kingdom. The King of Upata Kingdom, His Royal Majesty Felix Utuwarikbo, made this known during a meeting with delegates of African women lawyers in Idoha town. The king reiterated his solidarity and commitment to promoting gender equality and women empowerment in the kingdom. He frowned at repugnant traditional laws against widows, girl-child inheritance, as he vowed to partner the African women lawyers to protect the rights of the girl-child, particularly for women who have had to face numerous challenges trying to care for the family. And on the foreign scene, following the latest spate of disappearances that have been condemned by rights groups, lawyers and politicians, Kenyan President William Ruto has promised to put an end to abductions in the country. Security forces in the East African nation have been accused of carrying out dozens of illegal detentions since youth-led anti-government demonstrations in June and July. The latest disappearances have primarily involved young men who have criticized Ruto online, with rights groups dismissing police denials of involvement and calling for action. Speaking to a crowd in Homa Bay, a town in western Kenya, Ruto promised an end to the abductions, but also told parents to take responsibility of their children. He also said many of the detentions were legitimate arrests against criminals and subversive elements. In entertainment, Funke Akindele's new released movies, Everybody Loves Jennifer and Alakada, Bad and Bougie. In entertainment, Funke Akindele's newly released film, Everybody Loves Jennifer and Alakada Bad and Bougie, have pushed Nigerian cinemas to record ticket sales of over 1 billion naira in 1 week. Data from Now Media Entertainment Group showed that tickets worth 1.02 billion naira were sold between December 20 and 26, 2024. The independent entertainment company stated that Funke Akindele's film, Everyone Loves Jennifer, had 153,800 total ticket sales as of December 26 and has made 782.8 million naira in 14 days. And that was the news update on Today 95.1 FM. I'm Queen Chima. Thank you so much for listening. Good evening.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Talk radio.
I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Ekpeye Solemn Assembly calling.
I never see this kind God before.
when no get a rival. The Great Commission Outreach, in conjunction with the Christian Association of Nigeria, can invite all Christians in Ekpeye land and the entire good people of Ekpeye ethnic nationality to come. Let us cry to our Lord God Almighty for deliverance, for salvation, and for restoration of the land. Theme: O Lord, hear. O Lord, forgive. O Lord, hearken and do. Daniel chapter 9, verse 19. Date is 1st January 2025. Venue: Western Ahoda County High School. Time is 12 noon. For inquiries, please call 0805-6866-656, 0806-4369-997, and 0806-516-7170. Come be a witness.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
You may not realize it, but do you know you can always show your love for others with simple gestures? Here are some of them. Always look for the good in people. There are two sides to every story. We have our good and bad sides. So, look for the good in people. Focus on people's potential. Everyone has potential. So, rather than put them down, help them realize it. Choose to love. If you're given an option between giving love and receiving love, choose giving because that is a more practical choice. Treat everyone as equals. This means letting go of all the prejudice and partiality. See people for who they really are, not their jobs, not their apparels or bank accounts. If everyone does this, then the world will be a better place. Love yourself. You cannot give what you don't have. So, before you try to love other people, love yourself first. Forgive. We all make mistakes. So, whether it's a family or a stranger, the best way of showing love is forgiveness. Everyone deserves a second chance. Show compassion. Care for other people. Care for what they are going through. Do what you can to help. Give back to the community. Remember that a single drop of water can cause countless ripples. That donation, no matter how small, can inspire others to do the same. Smile, even to strangers. Remember that you're never fully dressed without a smile. So, do not underestimate the power of a smile. Not only does it lighten up your face, it will also brighten up another person's day. Be the spark of positivity you want to see. When you smile, the whole world smiles with you. This message is brought to you by Today95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Think about the generations and to say we want to make it a better place for our children and our children's children, so that they know it's a better world for them and think they can make it a better place.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place, heal the world, make it a better place for you.
So each time I listen to this song, I feel like starting a karaoke session, but it's doctors in the house. It's still music time. It's time for good conversations. This is Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. A beautiful evening to you. Somehow, somewhere, I saw 30th as today's date, and I was wondering, wait, is it 30th or 29th? But hey, it's 29th, December 2024. Tomorrow would be 30th, Tuesday 31st, and then Wednesday 1st of January 2025. How has the holiday been for you? I'm sure that you have been having a good time. A good time. That's impressive, and it's good to know. But if you haven't, what exactly is the challenge? Or if there's a challenge? Oh, I don't think I should have gone this route, but it's fine. My name is Queen Chima. Thank you so much for joining me on Doctors in the House on Today 95.1 FM. So we're just going to be doing a meaningful chit chat. Our doctors are resting. We're allowing them to rest for the year. In January, we would bring them back. They'll continue from where we stopped, interestingly. So we'll just be having a conversation about something that, even in the course of our conversations on Doctors in the House, especially when we talk about healthy eating, dieting, being mindful of what you put in your mouth, you hear the doctors throwing here and there the importance of what you eat. Talk about liquid, somehow I've had conversations with Dr. Dede on the show and some of the doctors, and they would say, oh, alcohol is responsible for this. You have to stop smoking. It would shock you how many diseases can be contracted or even get worse if you consume alcohol. But then you would also hear the doctors say, oh, fruits are essential for health, overall well-being, and it's important that you take them. I don't know if you've heard someone say or doctors say maximize fruits in season. So when you have this fruits in excess at a particular period, it's very important to consume it before you can hardly find it, or it becomes not so affordable, because when it's out of season or it's fading, it's difficult to get it, or when you get it, it's a little pricey. So when it's in circulation, right, you can turn around, you see it here, you turn around, you see it here, oh, you just enjoy it while it lasts. So we're just going to be looking at how important it is to take fruits as a way of probably eating, maybe an appetizer, maybe for food itself, or essentially maintaining an overall well-being. Because research shows that fruits are essential for maintaining overall health and well-being. And we're going to take a look at generally what fruits can do for you, and why as much as you take the quantity of water, lots of water, you exercise regularly, you eat quite the portion of food that's good for your health, you eat at the right time, eat the right food, make your food colorful, full of vegetables, healthy at the time. It's also important that you inculcate fruits into your diet, into your food and your lifestyle, and not just do it once in a while. You know how for some people it's when you feel sick that you remember, oh, fruits can help, right? But for some people, for some of you, it's something that you do every day. So if you're not taking lots of water, you're eating healthy, you're taking fruits, and it's important to do that. So I'd like to find out from you how often you eat fruits, and what's the combination for you? How do you do it? Before meal, after meal? Although there are specific fruits that you can do that with, take before meal, after meal, in between meals, right? So I'd like to find out how you consume your fruits, how well you like them. What do you, is it part of your meal? Like you have table set before you and you have your fruits, or you have a tray set before you, or you have a ground set before you where your food is, and you have fruits around you, or you just, something that you think you snack on the middle of the day or at the end of the day. How exactly do you consume your fruits? How do you eat them? And I also like to find out, what is your favorite fruit? This part, what's your favorite fruit or fruits? That one that you would take anytime, any day. I'd like to find that from you. But I'll open the phone lines just as soon as I roll out or reel out the importance of eating fruits. So I think it was last week I saw there's this woman I buy stuff from regularly. I saw Sasop and I was like, oh my goodness, it's been a while. And I did not want to buy when it was not ready to be eating. So I thought, okay, let me just leave it with her for some time. When I think it's close to ready to be eating, I'll get some and eat. Because where I'm from, we have trees of soursop, so it's beautiful. Like, you can easily access it and just eat. And it's one of the one very great fruit to eat. Some of you might not like it, soursop. Some of you might not like watermelon, or you like watermelon. You like cucumbers. You like oranges, bananas, pineapples, apples. What are the other fruits now? These are like very popular ones. Maybe berries. Apples, or I mentioned apples earlier. Tell me now, fruits. There are quite a number of them, but these ones are very common here and there. Bananas are almost always available. You can buy. The only challenge I see with bananas is sometimes it's confusing to know which got ripe naturally, because it's scary. You're seeing the peel and you're wondering, why does this look greenish, yellowish, or greenish brownish? And so it's challenging to pick which looks nice to eat. For apples, we have like our local apples, and then we have the foreign apples that are imported. For some people, I prefer the local apples because, well, there's no form of preservation added to it, so I just eat the local apples. Oranges, very beautiful citrus fruit that can help with appetite, that can help promote your appetite. Watermelon, very good for hydration. Watermelon, cucumbers, because it has lots of water in it. Oh, I forgot coconuts too. The other day I got coconuts. Coconuts, gari, milk. Have you done that before? So I just felt like taking that. And so I had coconuts, gari, milk. We call it cassava flakes, cream and nuts. We called it then in school. But there was no nuts. It was coconuts, not groundnut, nuts. Yeah, so nuts is there. So you like coconut too, So it's important to just consume this fruits because it would help with your overall well-being, like I said. Now, some of them are rich in nutrients, essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, potassium, and folate that support bodily functions. It boosts your immunity. Many fruits like citrus fruits and berries are high in antioxidants that strengthen the immune system. Promotes digestive health. The dietary fiber in fruits help prevent constipation and support a healthy digestive system. So you might have heard doctors say, instead of making fruit juice out of your fruit, it's better to eat them. Like the oranges, they say, you just want to squeeze out the liquid and turn it as juice and take that. Eating the oranges means you're consuming the water in it and also eating, the stuff inside. It has so much fiber in it that helps prevent constipation and supports your digestive system. So as much as you do your fruits, you make your what's this called now? Combination of fruits. It's skipping my head. As much as you do that, it's good to eat the fruit itself. Just wash them properly and eat because of the high content in fiber. Good for your digestive system. Now, it also improves heart health. Right, fruits like apples, bananas, and oranges contain nutrients that help lower cholesterol and regulate blood pressure. Hydration, right? Fruits with high water content, such as watermelon and cucumbers, help keep you hydrated. Weight management. Now, some of the fruits are low in calories but high in fiber. Fruits help you feel full and reduce the urge to snack on healthy foods. Now, for some people, snacking is done with fruits instead of maybe beverages, drinks or pastries, biscuits, sweets, and all you have. So some people just snack with fruits instead. So you look for your favorite and consume that one while you're enjoying yourself, maybe your break periods or whatever. Okay, improves skin health. Now, the vitamins and antioxidants in fruits promote glowing skin and reduces signs of aging. Supports eye health. Fruits like oranges, kiwis, and papayas contain vitamins A and C, which are essential for maintaining good vision. Reduces risk of chronic diseases. Regular fruit consumption lowers the risk of conditions like diabetes, stroke, and certain cancers. Natural energy source. The natural sugars in fruits provide a quick energy boost, making them an excellent snack option. All right. So, like I said earlier, it's generally eating healthy. The timing for you, what you eat, how you eat it, when you eat it. Okay, that's timing. I said that earlier. When you eat, how you eat, and what you eat, basically. So consumption is important, and whatever you take into your mouth, you have to be accountable. You have to be sure that it's something good, it's worth the while. And sometimes you also want to consume fruit, but you need to check the health of the fruit. And you're taking bananas, for instance, and you notice that there's a part of the banana that's bad. Why not let that one be? So you're taking watermelon, you notice any form of decay or rot or over ripened. So why not you look for the one that's good, or you rather buy another or not take it at all. Even washing properly before you eat or you take the fruit is important. So like I said, I want to know how often you eat fruit, how often do you eat it, what's your combination like, how do you go about it, how do you combine your fruits, and again, what's your favorite fruit or favorite fruits you want to share with me? I'd like to hear. 0817 0000 951. 0810-951-0951. That's for calls. For text or WhatsApp messages, 0701-933-9962. Now, these are the numbers that you can contact me with, and we could talk about how often you eat fruit and what your favorite fruit is. Interestingly, we should be wrapping up in about 10 minutes. So it's the both of us talking, and the show is supposed to be for a shorter period today, and I'm not a doctor but I can talk doctor stuff just a little basic, and even if I know it, it's best to always hear it from the mouth of the professional, because it's health and it's important. But hey, we take fruits, right? You take fruits, so let's talk about it. What is your favorite food or favorite fruits? And how often do you eat fruits? How often do you? Have you had one today? Have you had any today? Is that all you've had today? Because I know that for some people, sometimes you want to go on a fruit fast. Is that it? Fruit fasts? Food fast, and then you're doing fruit? or water fast. How's it called now? You're interchanging one for the other. So I'd like to know what your favorite fruit is. Some people like cucumbers, don't like watermelon, don't like cucumbers. But it's said that what you eat, it's not necessarily because you like it. So sometimes you just have to eat it because you have to, because it's good for your body, not for you. Not like your taste buds. As important as your taste buds accepting what you're giving it, your body, which is what's most important, should have what it should have. So that's why for some people, well, even if you don't like it, so take it. It's good for your health. So even if you're frowning and eating it, see if it's taking you so much to swallow it, you just have to take it, no matter what. So let me find out, what's your favorite fruit? 0817 00 951 0810 For text or WhatsApp messages, 0701 933 9962. So those are the numbers that you can contact me with, and we could talk about it. Let me hear what your favorite fruit is. But once again, before we wrap up the conversation, here are some of the benefits of taking fruit or including fruits into your diet, incorporating fruits into your diet to remember that they are rich in nutrients. Fruits are packed with essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, potassium, and folates that support body functions, boosts immunity. Many fruits like citrus, fruits, and berries are high in antioxidants that strengthen the immune system, promotes digestive health. The dietary fiber in fruits help prevent constipation and supports a healthy digestive system, improves heart health. Well, fruits improves heart health. Fruits like apples, bananas, and oranges contain nutrients that help lower cholesterol and regulate blood pressure. Hydration. Fruits with high water content, such as watermelon and cucumbers, help keep you hydrated. Weight management. Low in calories but high in fiber, fruits help you feel full and reduce the urge to snack on unhealthy foods. Improves skin health. The vitamins and antioxidants in fruits promotes glowing skin and reduces signs of aging. Fruits like oranges, kiwis, and papayas contain vitamins A and C, which are essential for maintaining good vision. It also reduces risk of chronic diseases. Regular fruit consumption lowers the risk of conditions like diabetes, stroke, and certain cancers. Natural energy source. The natural sugars in fruits provide a quick energy boost, making them an excellent snack option. So your snack option can be fruits instead of some of the drinks that you take, fizzy drinks. So you can choose fruits instead. Go for fruits. They can be a snack option. And I think that if you don't like it, there are people who find it difficult to take water regularly. So you probably take water in the morning. You can't remember the last time you took water, not even half a cup of it, or half a liter, whatever measurement. All right. So it's like, you're even alternating. You're taking juice instead, fruit juice. And some of these have preservatives in it, not like you made it yourself from fruits and you think you're taking water. So fruits can help, especially those ones that are high in water content, like the cucumbers and the watermelon, can help with hydration. But for a better snack option, you can do fruits, and that could basically help or entirely help your body, your overall health. Thank you so much for tuning in to Doctors in the House today, 29th of December 2024. My name is Queen Chima. We'll play you songs 7:30. Fertility 101 will be airing, and more songs, and 9 o'clock Sunday Family Special. And even if we're working on some changes for Sunday evenings, well, we'll communicate that with you very shortly. But stay tuned with us and enjoy every of the program that we have for you this evening. My name is Queen Chima. Good evening.
If you want to strong. It only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel. There are dreams. Stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. Make a better world. Make a better world. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we were conceived in will reveal a joyful face. And the world we once believed in will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling life when this earth crucify its soul? Though it's plain to see this world is heavenly. Be God's love. We can fly so high, let our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. You and for me, you and for me, you and for me, you and for me. World we live in, for me, for our children, for me. The world we live in, for me, for our children, for me. The world we live in, for me, for our children, for me. The world we live in, for me, for our children.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Every day, we hear reports about counterfeit products, stories of fake drugs, foods, expired goods and other consumables being manufactured, imported and sold to unsuspecting members of the public. Findings reveal that Africa records at least 100,000 deaths from fake drugs-related ailments yearly. These fake and substandard products, particularly drugs, have been considered a global threat to human lives. And despite efforts by authorized agencies in Nigeria to combat the menace, the Nigerian market remains flooded with different unwholesome products. This is a plea to all those who manufacture and sell these goods to desist. Stop this menace of counterfeit products. Let's place value on human lives. And should you have purchased a counterfeit product or unsatisfied with the product, please contact SON or Consumer Protection Agency. This message is powered by Today95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Say no to the ordinary. Embrace the extraordinary, because we are the voice of the people. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM.
Live your truth. Express your love. Share your enthusiasm. Take actions towards your dreams. Talk your talk. And walk your walk.
It was years ago. There's a statute of limitation on this stuff.
Make today worth remembering as we discuss issues as it affects Nigeria moving forward. Talk that talk.
Weekdays, 2 p.m.
Exclusively on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt.
Voice of the people.
What's a successful business without sales? And what is sales without an audience? Well, do you know that you can reach 8 million listeners across 6 states in 2 geopolitical zones all at once? How? With Today 95.1 FM, you can get millions of people to know about your business. And what does that mean to you? More sales. Call 081 389 2850 now for more information.
I tell you, that man a ritualist. You don't ever see as that man dressed like normal human being before. Every time na black, blue. That man a ritualist.
Just leave them. Now so those people will come from that place. Now so them behave.
You see this our neighbor. You see that fair guy where they always they carry laptop up and down. If you observe, you know they go work in the morning, but every time he go they change car. But I don't they observe and since.
I know they there.
Now for you.
But me I know say, you know people where they come from that area. Now so all of them they behave. You know get everything anybody fit tell me. Nine drum.
What is it with all the hate and the way we talk? Hate speech does no one any good. It only makes a bad situation worse. The aim is to stir more hate and anger rather than bring us together. All they want is to set you against your neighbor or even your brother. Will you let them? Hate speech is not just criminal, it is intended to destroy you. Shun hate speech. No one truly benefits. A message from Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Bunkering is a legal act of smuggling crude oil from pipelines and storage facilities, which poses significant dangers to Nigerian society. This activity has different consequences that affect various aspects of the nation's well-being, and it has consequences such as untimely death, environmental devastation. It fuels insecurity. It also damages our infrastructure, and it also damages our international prestige. You might say, how do we make a living if we stop this illegal activity? Well, as a young individual, you can channel your energy into positive endeavors that can help you generate income and create an adequate future for yourself. These are some ideas to help you generate income. You can go into starting a business. You can also acquire digital skills or gain agricultural knowledge or engage in farming. You can also acquire art and creativity. You talk about technology and innovation. Then, skills and vocational training. Please note that success often requires dedication, consistency, and continuous learning. This message is brought to you by your premium talk radio, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Hey, my friend, time now money. Make you not play with your work, you hear?
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
About me, wọ́n ti lé mi bọ̀ wọ́n ló mi, ọmọ ọlọ́run kò lè sú mi, ṣékeṣéke búlá, I'm still getting my moolah, dọ́là pẹ̀lú náírà, ikú tó pààyà tíṣà, ó lè pa àwọn nígà, kí ló ń folódò, ẹyẹ ló fò lókè kí ló rìn nílẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ló máa rìn nílẹ̀ má tẹ̀mí mọ́lẹ̀ owó má tẹ̀jú ilẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ kó má bá dọ̀bálẹ̀ ìwọ ló máa fi ìkúnlẹ̀ wọ́n fi ìkúnlẹ̀ fún wọn sójà mẹ́ta gbòòsà àwílò ló kún bá fún mi lówó mi pizza késekése kásá blanca òkun bá bí ṣàtà step on the seat mo pè ṣùdánù mo kàn lẹ́sẹ̀ kan ó ta mo rí gèjì gan. They don't know, I don't go. They want know, where I go. Kill a papa, I've got me my pay, of course it's a fine. I've been I'm still getting my moolah. Dollar pẹ̀lú náírà. Ikú tó pààyà tíṣà. Ó lè pààrọ̀ nígbà. Kí ló ń fò lókè? Ẹyẹ ló ń fò lókè. Kí ló ń rìn nílẹ̀? Àwọn èèyàn ló máa rìn nílẹ̀. Má tẹ̀mí mọ́lẹ̀ owó. Má tẹ̀jú ilẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Kó má bá dọ̀bálẹ̀. Ìwọ ló máa fi ìkúnlẹ̀. Mo fi ìkúnlẹ̀ fún wọn sójà. Mẹ́ta gbòòsà. Àwílò ló kún bá fún mi lówó mi pizza. Késekése kásá blanca. Òkun bá bí ṣàtà. Step on the seat mo pè ṣùdánù. Mo kàn lẹ́sẹ̀ kan ó ta mo rí gèjì kan.
cause I no stop. On my video, I don't know. But Jimmy, Jaja, see me now, my own don't play. From my D to Yankee, as I enter the armor. My alma mater, you said you come they wonder. Say everything I go do, I don't make the only father. It don't day my matter. If you say I don't fit do, I'm then now everything I go do. I enter like magician, I shock the star. You got me get down, the way I enter. I enter like magician, you become an entrance. Now large entrance, it don't be no resistance.
Showed up on a bus stop, I don't show when I can't stop. You can't stop me. They take shots, but I can't go. No one can stop me. Shutting down city, Jayelo. And I'm living my dreams from Shoba to Yankee. As I enter the armor,
my alma mater,
you said you can't they wonder.
say everything I go do.
You don't need the holy papa.
It don't day my matter. If you say I don't fit do, I'm then now everything I go do. I enter like magician, I shock it down. You got me get down, the way I enter. I enter like magician, you become an entrance. Now large entrance, it don't be no resistance. I enter like magician, I shock it down. You got me get down, the way I enter. I enter like magician, you become an entrance. Now large entrance, it don't be no resistance.
Mas quer eu assino party now. Mas quer eu assino party now. Tori masa wale ile kun atiri. All eyes on me when I enter the party. All eyes on me when I enter the party. Mas quer eu assino party now. Money, money, bere, assino party now. One bit, one back. Orire, only one bit, one back. Orire, mommy. They never seen this kind of press where I carry. They never seen this press. Motira goli, motira shot. Motipay makeup artist. I don't change money to splendor. I'm the life of the party. All eyes on me when I enter the party. All eyes on me when I enter the party. All eyes on me. Market se was in new party now. Money, money, berry, was in new party now. One quick, one back. Only one quick, one back. Only
Waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, many gist.
Oh, I still find my peace in all. Oh, but they do like say me, I know they see. Like say I know the year. Which kind person be this? Oh, waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, and like I hate Genesis. I've been dealing with frenemies. Survivor, Munich, money chaser, faster than a bullet, flying like a rocket. Bad man win Everest, king of South and the West, faster than a car, mon fait banissa, faster than a Benz. Oh, you bullet so bad vibes on the ground. Reading my Sam, I'm so bad because I ain't to look at them when they to nigga. They won't say your nigga. They want to turn your teacher. Before you are my nigga, oh my nigga. You go there when I no get ginger. Oh my nigga, you go there when I no get rubber. Cause my mama be praying for me, say make I get it. Oh my baby, she you go there before my suru lady. Oh. Waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, many gist. I still find my peace. Oh, you do like say me, I know they see. Like say I know they hear. Which kind of person be this? Oh, waiting be this one like this. Been through many things, like I hate Genesis. I've been dealing with frenemies. Survivor, Munich, money chaser, faster than a bullet, flying like a rocket. Bad man win Everest, king of South and the West, faster than a car, mon fait banissa, faster than a Benz. Oh, the blue level, so bad vibes on the ground. Reading myself, I'm so bad liquor. I hate to look at them when they to nigga. They won't say your nigga. They want to turn your teacher. Before you are my nigga, you go there when I no get ginger. Oh my nigga, she you go there when I no get rubber. Cause my mama be praying for me, say make I get it. Oh my baby, she you go there before my suru lady.
Timmy J on the track.
Say no to the ordinary. Embrace the extraordinary, because we are the voice of the people. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Hello, it's Hannah Gelbart here, and welcome back to another episode of What in the World from the BBC World Service. Now, seeing the Northern Lights used to be a once-in-a-lifetime thing. The night sky lights up in pink and green, and, of course, everyone rushes to capture it on their phones. And did you know there are also Southern Lights too? So today, we want to find out what causes these beautiful colours, why people are seeing them more often, and you're going to get tips from a photographer on how best to capture them. Here with me in the studio to talk this through is Caroline Steele, a BBC Science presenter.
Hello, thank you for having me.
You're welcome, it's great to have you on the podcast.
Yeah.
So, have you ever seen the Northern Lights yourself?
I wish I could say yes, and I feel like I should be able to say yes because I'm such a fan, but no, I haven't. I've tried so many times. So, a few times this year, I've driven to a field outside London and stood in the dark, looking up at the sky, really excited, but I've not managed it yet. Have you seen them?
I've also stood, on my balcony, and it's always just been kind of rainy and cloudy where I am. But I have seen loads of photos of them. For people who don't know what they look like, can you describe what you might be seeing if you see them with your naked eye?
Well, they can look absolutely incredible. So if you imagine a photo, imagine most people have seen a photo of the Northern Lights. You know, you sort of get ribbons of light through the sky. It can be green, it can be purple, it can be blue. It can look slightly different with the naked eye. Not that I know firsthand, but apparently they're slightly less bright because when you take a photo, you basically leave the lens of the camera open for a little bit longer to capture a bit more light. But they do also move and flicker, which is something you can only really see in person and doesn't capture very well on camera. And they don't look like they're that far away, but they're actually 100 to 600 kilometres above the surface of the Earth. They actually start with the sun. So the sun is constantly emitting charged particles. It's sort of sending something we call solar wind towards Earth. So the Earth is constantly getting bombarded, kind of rained on by these charged particles. Luckily, the Earth has a magnetic field. And it kind of looks like, if you imagine the Earth, it's like the Earth has got two ears. That's the magnetic field. And the magnetic field protects Earth from these charged particles. So normally, we don't notice that we're being rained on by the sun. But sometimes these things happen called coronal mass ejections, which is where there's essentially a sort of explosion on the sun's surface, and it sends out a ton of charged particles towards Earth. And the magnetic field gets a little bit overwhelmed, and some charged particles can get in at the north and south pole. And when these charged particles collide with atoms in our atmosphere, that gives off light, and that's why we see these ribbons of light in the sky.
What causes the different colours?
So it depends on what kind of atom the charged particle is colliding with. So if it collides with an oxygen atom, you see green light, and if it collides with a nitrogen atom, you see a kind of bluey, purpley, pink light. And normally we see green light in the Northern Lights, and that's because it's actually kind of easier to excite an oxygen atom to make it give off light. It's a bit harder to do that with a nitrogen atom, so it only looks sort of blue and purple if there's a huge amount of charged particles kind of raining down on Earth.
Are they becoming more common, and what's causing that?
So there's kind of two parts to that. So right now, we're in what's called a solar maximum, which basically means the sun is at its most active, and the sun has an 11-year cycle. So it's sort of right now it's more active, then it's going to become less active, and in another 11 years it will be more active again. And that basically means there are more of these coronal mass ejections. There are more kind of big explosive events that emit charged particles. So that means that there are more displays, and you can see displays further away from the poles. But there's also something else which I think is kind of contributing to more people seeing them, which is more people have smartphones, we're more interconnected. Yeah. You know, I'm on my local Facebook group, and if anyone sees the Northern Lights, everyone will be posting, and I will get up off the sofa and leave my living room and go and have a look and maybe be able to see them, which might not have happened 11 years ago.
Where are the best places in the world to see them?
So ideally you want to kind of be as near to the Arctic Circle as possible for the Northern Lights. So places like Iceland are really good, Norway, Scotland can be good, and if you want to see the Southern Lights, then ideally you want to be in Antarctica. Obviously that's quite hard, but big displays can be seen in South Africa, New Zealand, Tasmania.
What do the Southern Lights look like? Are they as impressive?
Yeah, they can be just as impressive. I think the reason why we sort of hear about them a bit less is fewer people live on land around the South Pole. So if you live in Antarctica, you have a great chance of seeing them, but not many people live in Antarctica. And then you actually have to go quite far to get to South Africa, to New Zealand, to Tasmania, whereas in the Northern Hemisphere, you know, places like Iceland are really near the Arctic Circle, so there's just more people that are kind of in the place where you could see them. You know, there are some places where you stand a better chance. So, for example, you don't want to be near light pollution. Mm-hmm. You don't want there to be cloud cover, because that blocks them. Ideally, you don't want there to be a full moon. So all these kinds of things can increase your chances of seeing it.
It sounds like winter might be a better time to see them when it's a bit darker. Is that the best time of year to go?
Yeah, so in the Northern Hemisphere, it's November through to March, where, you know, yeah, it's winter, the nights are longer, the nights are darker, and then for the Southern Hemisphere, it's the opposite of that. So I think it's something like March through September, which is their winter. That's when you stand the best chance of seeing them.
And maybe you are in a place that you want to go and see the Northern Lights and you want to take a photo of them. If you do, here are some tips on how best to capture them from a photographer, Hugo Korhonen, who is 21 and from Finland.
I see the Northern Lights quite a lot as I get to live in Finland, and here they are pretty frequent. Sometimes you might not even be able to actually spot it with your own eyes. They can at first seem like clouds, but then when you take a photograph of the sky, then you might notice the greenery of the Northern Lights. But then at the best case scenario, they're absolutely incredible, and they just like dance in the sky in every direction. It's amazing, and you lose the track of time and stuff. It is wonderful. So my advice for those who are looking to capture the northern lights either on their phones or the cameras, like bigger cameras, would be the following. So if you do have a night mode on your phone, please consider using that. And then have a tripod. This is going to allow you to have longer exposure times, which is going to lead to also better quality photographs. Then please do adjust the ISO and the shutter speed. Between 8 seconds and 1/4 of a second seems to do pretty well. Then don't be afraid to push the ISO up. And then have as low as possible of an f-stop number in order to get as much light into the camera sensor again, in order to have a better quality photograph.
Are there any negative side effects of the northern lights, like all of this magnetic field pollution or charged particles being bopped around our atmosphere?
They can be a bit of a pain in that they can interfere with radio communication between GPS satellites and with, say, the International Space Station and Earth, but, nothing too major. In absolutely extreme cases, they can cause power surges. So there was this huge event in the mid-1800s where the skies absolutely lit up. There were reports of people getting up and getting ready for work because they thought the sun had risen. Back then, we weren't dependent on electricity in the same way as we are now, but we did have telegraph machines, and some of those broke. Some people who were using them got electrocuted, and they did sort of fire sparks. So there was a bit of a problem in Quebec, in Canada. In 1989, there was a huge display, and that did interfere with the power grid a bit. But it's basically never happened on a huge scale, so we don't really know what would happen. There was a big coronal mass ejection in 2012 that narrowly missed Earth, so we did nearly just have one.
I feel very small.
Yeah.
I feel very, very small. And when we talk about space, it gives me this sense of perspective.
Yeah, it makes everything seem insignificant, right? It's like I'm a tiny speck on a tiny planet that's being bombarded by particles from the sun. It just makes everything seem unimportant in comparison.
Caroline, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Hannah Gelbart. This is What in the World from the BBC World Service, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
And there's much more on the BBC World Service app. Your home for live radio and where you can listen to your favourite BBC programmes and podcasts.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Every day, we hear reports about counterfeit products, stories of fake drugs, foods, expired goods and other consumables being manufactured, imported and sold to unsuspecting members of the public. Findings reveal that Africa records at least 100,000 deaths from fake drugs-related ailments yearly. These fake and substandard products, particularly drugs, have been considered a global threat to human lives. And despite efforts by authorized agencies in Nigeria to combat the menace, the Nigerian market remains flooded with different unwholesome products. This is a plea to all those who manufacture and sell these goods to desist. Stop this menace of counterfeit products. Let's place value on human lives. And should you have purchased a counterfeit product or unsatisfied with the product, please contact SON or Consumer Protection Agency. This message is powered by Today95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Bunkering is a legal act of smuggling crude oil from pipelines and storage facilities, which poses significant dangers to Nigerian society. This activity has different consequences that affect various aspects of the nation's well-being, and it has consequences such as untimely death, environmental devastation. It fuels insecurity. It also damages our infrastructure, and it also damages our international prestige. You might say, how do we make a living if we stop this illegal activity? Well, as a young individual, you can channel your energy into positive endeavors that can help you generate income and create an adequate future for yourself. These are some ideas to help you generate income. You can go into starting a business. You can also acquire digital skills or gain agricultural knowledge or engage in farming. You can also acquire art and creativity. You talk about technology and innovation. Then, skills and vocational training. Please note that success often requires dedication, consistency, and continuous learning. This message is brought to you by your premium talk radio, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
I tell you, that man a ritualist. You don't ever see as that man dressed like normal human being before. Every time na black, blue. That man a ritualist.
Just leave them. Now so those people will come from that place. Now so them behave.
You see this our neighbor. You see that fair guy where they always they carry laptop up and down. If you observe, you know they go work in the morning, but every time you go they change car. But I don't they observe and since.
I know they there.
Now for you.
But me I know say, you know people where they come from that area. Now so all of them they behave. You know get with anybody if you tell me 9 drunk.
What is it with all the hate and the way we talk? Hate speech does no one any good. It only makes a bad situation worse. The aim is to stir more hate and anger rather than bring us together. All they want is to set you against your neighbor or even your brother. Will you let them? Hate speech is not just criminal, it is intended to destroy you. Shun hate speech. No one truly benefits. A message from Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
What's a successful business without sales? And what is sales without an audience? Well, do you know that you can reach 8 million listeners across 6 states in 2 geopolitical zones all at once? How? With Today 95.1 FM, you can get millions of people to know about your business. And what does that mean to you? More sales. Call 081 389 2850 now for more information.
Doctor tells me I'm in need of your medicine. I need your love and I need you, I need everything. Love will go love me back. Love will go take you last. I need your love and I'm promising you everything. Whoa. Finally spoke my mind. Say you they listen, yeah. Show me the doors to your heart, baby, I'm breaking in, yeah. Finally spoke my mind. Say you they listen, yeah. Show me the doors to your heart, baby, I'm breaking in, yeah. For a long time now, and I'm thinking about us. But you know we got something special, girl, and they can't do it like us now. I've been watching you. Ain't no skips and no rewind. Follow me outside, yeah. I remember the last time I found the snow. Gotta keep my feelings in control. I know you run and tell my secrets. Soon as we done and that's wicked. I don't know how the snow. Gotta keep my feelings in control. Lost in the city, girl, you're my home. I'ma block the other girls on my phone. Only you, only you. I never spoke my mind. Say you they listen, yeah. Show me the doors to your heart, baby, I'm breaking it, yeah. spoke my mind. Say you did listen, yeah. Show me the doors to your heart, baby, I'm breaking it, yeah.
Who are you when the lights come up, when the music fades and the crowd goes down? Where did you land when the spinning stopped? Are you far away in another town? You were young and the lights were bright. You went dancing into the night. You always said it would turn out alright, Suzanne. Will you tell me if you can, Suzanne? Is it everything you wanted, Suzanne? Suzanne, is it everything you dreamed it would be? You reach for the stars and you touch the sky. You fell back down and you don't know why. But Suzanne, you still shine bright to me. You're the first one on and the last one off. Who do you see when the mask comes off? With your red wine teeth and your smoker's cough. Suzanne, I'm sure you've had enough, but you never cared for what I had to say. Now you go sleeping all through the day. Please don't dream your life away, Suzanne. Would you help me to understand, Suzanne? Is it everything you wanted, Suzanne? Suzanne, is it everything you dreamed it would be? The time takes everything she likes, and youth will leave like a thief in the night. But Suzanne, you still shine bright to me. Now you're old and the lights are dim. The band won't play and the man won't sing all the songs that he sang when you danced with him, Suzanne. Can I take you by the hand, Suzanne? Is it everything you wanted, Suzanne? Suzanne, Is it everything you dreamed it would be? You never knew the rules to the game. Drawn in like a moth to the flame. But Suzanne, it is a crying shame. They'll never know your name.
We broke up a month ago. Your friends are mine, you know. I know you've moved on, found someone new. One more girl who brings out the better in you. And I thought my heart was detached from all the sunlight of our past. But she's so sweet, she's so pretty. Does she mean you forgot about me? Oh, I hope you're happy, but not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier. And do you tell her she's the most beautiful girl you've ever seen? An eternal love, bitch, you know you'll never mean. Remember when I believed you meant it when you said it first to me. And now I'm picking her apart, like cutting her down to make you miss my wretched heart. But she's beautiful, she looks kind, she probably gives you butterflies. I hope you're happy, but not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, I can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy. I wish you all the best, really. Say you love her, baby, just not like you love me. And think of me fondly when your hands are on her. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier. You're happy, just not like how you were with me. I'm selfish, I know, can't let you go. So find someone great, but don't find no one better. I hope you're happy, but don't be happier.
Mercy of the Lord, come down now to your children. Love you, mercy, oh yeah. Love you, mercy, I don't want no one, so can I want more mercy of the Lord, come down to your children. Yeah, yeah. Baba show us love, once and for all,
Infertility is a global issue, especially in Africa, as it affects the relationship between couples and families. To get all the requisite knowledge on how to preserve your fertility before and after marriage, join Dr. Dolapo Shitu on Fertility 101 every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. on Today 95.1 FM. Fertility 101 with Dr. Dolapo Shitu every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Don't miss it. This program is sponsored by Sheltered IVF and Fertility Center, Port Harcourt. All right, so like you heard, this program is sponsored by Sheltered IVF and Fertility Center. It comes your way every Sunday. It's a program you cannot miss. It's a family program, and the family comprises of wife, husband, or let me start with husband, wife, children, aunties, grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother, great-grandfather, nephews, uncles, everybody. We are all from families, different families. Now, the first thing, when God created Adam, he gave him Eve, and then they started procreation. God wanted a large system, so they continued like that. That's why, except you don't want children, but if really you want children after marriage, then of course procreation will start. But sometimes 1, 2, 3 years, nothing happens. God has also given doctors the knowledge. Doctors have always been in existence, so Jesus also moved with a doctor. So when a doctor gives you a prescription, don't say, I have faith, I have faith. In those days, there was faith. Jesus also had enough faith, but he walked around with a doctor. He had professionals work with him. One was a doctor. You don't know? Now, don't say you didn't hear this, because by 23rd of January, this particular discount will be wrapping up. And that is the December/New Year discount, IVF discount. Now, what we basically do is to bring down the prices so that everybody can participate. So if you've been living together as husband and wife, 1 year, nothing happens. 2 years, 3 years, nothing happens. 10 years, 15 years, there's hope. There's also solution for such a set of people. If you have given birth, you have a friend, you have a colleague who is still believing God for her own children, or a couple you know that is still believing God for their own children, then you need to pass this information to them. If you keep this information to yourself, then you're not a good person. So this season of love, what do? You pass the information. It's not only money, rice, and beans that you give to people. Information can also change their life. A lot of people have been saying, oh, I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on God. Can I tell you the truth? God is waiting for you. You know why? God does miracle every day. Now, some of the miracles come in form of just instruction. Go to this doctor. Go to this place. Do this business. Do this thing. In this case now, because it has to do with fertility, it's an instruction. Go to this doctor. Diagnosis will be done. Oh, this is where the problem is. Oh yeah, enter theater. IVF is done, or IUI or TI is done. Before you know, you don't carry belly. The next thing, we don't chop rice. I love dedication rice. You know, I've always told Doc, well, when I say it, he will always be laughing. But I love dedication rice. So it will end on the 23rd of January. That's the discount, the IVF discount at Sheltered IVF and Fertility Center. So you need to join the train. The train is moving, is moving, is moving, is moving. When train they move, you need the whole break like that until you don't reach a junction. So you won't say we didn't tell you. Get this information, send it to your auntie. You can just record this message, send it to them, or talk to them, tell them that I listened to Fertility 101 on Today FM, and this is information I have. Don't worry, we are praying for you. We can also gather and contribute money. So all you need to do, once you've gotten this information, you want to be a part of the moving train, call 081 32 89 7131 081 32 89 7131. Call that number. Then consultation will be done. Of course, when you meet with doctor himself, consultation will be done. After consultation, the need will be done, and then the process. Now, it does not cost a whole lot of money. It is something that you can go to the facility, discuss with the doctor, and of course, something will be done. Don't keep on waiting and say, I'm waiting on God, I'm waiting on God. Hannah did not wait on God. She went to Shiloh. What did she do? She went to pray, and God answered. So God has been waiting for her until she was ready. So God is waiting for you. If you're ready, then do the needful, and before you know it, you don't carry belly. Doc, good evening, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah, there are some things you have said that are thought-provoking. Good evening, everybody. Before welcome to today's program, Fertility 101, on Today 95.1 FM. There are some things you have said, Maxwell, that are thought-provoking, that God will not come from heaven to come and talk to you. Who are you? God will send messages to you through people. Maybe somebody that will say, do like this, you need to be ready for such message.
Yes.
Also, it is important that the message should be spread. It's not only rice. Even it's only rice that people are, focusing on now, but don't put all the focus on rice only. Also pass the information. That's one of the things you can also give. The right information. Knowledge is power. Okay? This talk that we are talking every Sunday, some people, they will still say that I've not been hearing. Doctor, when did you say all those things? Come and tell me that they have not heard. So, they may not hear from me, but they can hear from you. Spread the word. Okay? All right. So, today's topic is gender selection. Gender selection. Many people, the main problem is they cannot get pregnant. For some people, the main problem is not getting pregnant. It is having the right gender, having the right mix of the genders. Okay? And it is called gender frustration. Okay? Gender frustration. There is a lot of pressure on many women, and sometimes even the men. Sometimes it is the father-in-law that is putting pressure on the man that are you not a man again? You say every time. Well, I'm telling you what I hear every time. So it is so real, and it is for this reason that we have picked this topic today. Gender frustration is real. Okay? Now, they say there is nothing new under the sun. Okay? And I can assure you, this matter has been there for a long time. Okay? And over the years and decades and centuries, many people, because of this gender frustration, they have developed some cocktails of supplements, some cocktails of superstitions, some cocktails of positioning during the act or after the act, even weather. Say when it is so time, if you meet your husband or you meet your woman, it will be a boy or it will be a girl. Even some ritualistic behaviors. I go into some details of some of the unorthodox things that we have heard. you must know that it is not true that there is a supplement you can take. There is no supplement you can take for you to have a particular gender. Before I go on, because some people can hear this one, light can go off, radio can go off. Now, what we are trying to say is there is no supplements, no positioning during the act, no weather condition, no vitamins that can determine the gender of a baby, except through IVF. Through IVF plus gender selection. Okay? Through IVF plus gender selection. Some of the superstitious things we have heard is some people believe, very wrongly, that when the moon is half full, or when the moon is quarter full, that when you meet your husband or you meet your wife, that you have a boy. That is not true. It is not true. Okay? Some people also believe wrongly that after meeting your husband, you now carry your leg up. Okay? That when you carry your leg up at 45 degrees, that you will have a boy. That is not true. Okay? That is not true. Some people believe that during the acts, that you can pinch the testicle. If you pinch it well. Please don't go and pinch. Don't go and pinch or guys something. That if you pinch the right one, these are things, we hear a lot as doctors. These are things that we deal with that, and we have to come on radio to dispel some of these superstitions. And okay? That if you pinch the right testicle during the act, that it will be a boy. If you pinch the left testicle, that it will be a girl. That is not true. Okay? That is not true. Pinching the testicle cannot give you a desired gender. Okay? There is no scientific basis for it. Okay? Now, so people believe that if you take one vitamin, okay? If you take one vitamin, some people believe if you meet your husband and you carry your leg up on the wall, where I come from, if anybody see you doing that, they will call the whole village that you are so. Okay? That is not true. Nobody will know that you are trying to have a particular gender. Okay? So all those superstitions are not true. What works is IVF in terms of trying to get a particular gender. What works is IVF and gender selection. Okay? Now, there are two ways through which IVF can help to have a desired gender. Okay? Now, all of us remember how the male embryo or the male fetus is formed and how the female embryo or the female fetus is formed. So we'll go through basic biology. All cells in the body, we are made up of cells. All cells in the body contain 46 chromosomes, except the egg and the spermatozoa. Okay? The spermatozoa contains 23 chromosomes, and the egg contains 23 chromosomes. In terms of determination of gender, the spermatozoa, those 23 chromosomes, one of them is the sex chromosome, which could be for an egg. The sex chromosome is always X. Okay? But for spermatozoa, the sex chromosome could be Y or X. So that when fertilization occurs, when egg and a sperm come together. Okay? The gender of the embryo that is formed from that union, the gender is determined by the chromosome, the sex chromosome of the sperm that is uniting with the egg. Okay? If the sex chromosome is Y, and you know the egg is carrying the X sex chromosome, so the baby that is formed from that union will be a girl. Okay? If the sex chromosome that is in the sperm is Y, and that sperm unites with the egg to form an embryo, that embryo will be a boy. That is the basic biology. So now, when embryo has been formed, IVF involves fertilization outside the body, formation of embryo outside the body by, coming together with egg and sperm. Okay? So what is done? There are two things that can be done. The first one, which is genetic testing, that one, you allow the egg to be fertilized by the spermatozoa. Okay? By definition, multiple embryos are generated when we do IVF. We generate multiple embryos. So you will now biopsy. You will check each embryo. You will subject each embryo to what is called biopsy and genetic testing. That one, the embryo has been formed. What you are doing by doing genetic testing is just to check this embryo that is formed. Is he a boy or is he a girl? Okay, so that is doing gender selection by genetic testing. Okay, in that one, you allow the egg and the sperm to come together to fertilize, and you will now check this embryo that has been formed. What gender is it by doing genetic testing? Okay. Now another method. That first method, you are allowing the sperm free, so each sperm can meet any egg. But in the other one that one is genetic testing, gender selection through genetic testing. There's another one that is called sperm separation. This time around, there is a process in the lab where the spermatozoa that are carrying the Y chromosome are selected, and they are used to fertilize the eggs. Okay? It is called sperm separation. Some people call it sperm sorting. Okay? So those are the two ways by which gender selection can be done. Okay? So that is what works. Now, after doing genetic testing to determine the gender of the embryos, it is now the embryo with the desired gender that is now transferred. Okay? So you leave out, let's say a couple wants a boy. Okay? They have so many girls, so they want a boy. It is only embryos that have been confirmed to be boys through genetic testing that are transferred. So it depends, that particular process depends on how many embryos that are boys. Okay? But by rule of the thumb, the aim is to transfer 3 embryos. Okay, so that to improve the chance of success. So that if the 3 embryos are transferred, the 3 may implant. So you may have triplets, or you may have 2 implanting, you may have twins, or 1. Okay? So in our practice, in our experience, the commonest outcome is triplet, followed by 1, followed by twins, followed by 4. Okay, we have some people with carrying, that have delivered for and that are carrying for. Okay, so that is how to do gender selection. There is no other way. Some people also believe that they believe wrongly that if you meet your husband on the odd days of your menstrual cycle, that it will be a boy. Okay, so that is wrong. Okay, all of that is wrong. What works is IVF plus genetic testing or sperm separation or sperm sorting. Okay, that is what works. Now, all this DB grammar, it's readily available. Okay, it's readily available in Port Harcourt. You don't need to go far. Okay, so that is the information for today. So now, as we are talking, I told you that most people, the problem is how to get pregnant. But I can assure you, the people that are looking for a particular gender, the pressure on them, the way they behave, you even think that they don't have babies. I swear. You even think that they don't have babies. I have a couple, you see, when they are, it's like almost like crying. You know? And they are, I think there's a particular tribe that they have. Don't let me mention it, you know. The pressure is much from the village, from everywhere. And the man is almost always crying. I say, calm down, we have to do it slowly. Okay, so some people will be like, as we are discussing this thing, so you meet some people have children and they are still crying. It's real.
So the ones who don't have, what would they do?
That one will say the one will not get. What thing they will do? It's real. Anything we bring on radio to talk about, it is real problems that we are seeing. So, and the message that we are trying to pass is, it is possible scientifically for you to have a particular gender of your desire, of your wish. Okay, it is not through vitamins. It is not through supplements. It's not through a particular position where you are meeting your husband, or after meeting your husband, you carry your leg up. All those things don't work. Or when the moon is half full or quarter full, or at a particular day of your menstrual cycle, all those things don't work. Okay, what works is IVF plus genetic testing, or IVF through sperm separation or sperm sorting. Okay, so remember, generally speaking, beyond gender selection, IVF is the ultimate treatment for all classes of infertility, because it's the most efficient of all the available fertility treatment options. Okay, that is because the only step remaining for pregnancy to occur is implantation. Remember, to get pregnant, there must be coitus, husband and wife must meet. That's a step. The spermatozoa must be okay. The spermatozoa must frame up, the cervix, the womb, the tube. The egg must be waiting. The egg must be fertilized. After fertilization, the embryo must be swept down. Look at all those steps. So, must be swept down through the tube. Okay, then it arrives into the endometrial cavity where implantation occurs. When you do IVF, all of those processes are boycotted. Embryo is just delivered into the endometrial cavity, so that the only step remaining is for implantation to occur. Okay, that is why it's the most efficient treatment option. The other treatment option, IUI, you say meet your husband at so time. We are not sure that the sperm gets there. We are not even sure that when the sperm gets there, the egg is waiting. Okay? Do you understand? The IUI, you carry sperm, semen, you wash it, you prepare the sperm, you inject into the womb so that the spermatozoa have a shorter distance to travel to get to the egg. All of this is theory. We are not sure the sperm got there. We're not even sure the egg is waiting. We are not sure that fertilization has occurred. But in IVF, fertilization has occurred. The embryo is already growing. That is why transfer is usually done on day 3 when it is assured, ascertained that the embryo has formed. Okay? So embryo transfer is done on day 3 or day 5, sometimes day 2. Okay? When it has been well ascertained, ensured that the embryo has been formed. So that the only step remaining when the embryo is getting into the endometrial cavity is for implantation to occur. Now, the treatment for blocked tubes. If you have blocked tubes, the treatment is IVF, okay? Not flushing or tubal surgery, okay? If you are in relative old age, when everybody, they look, you say it's over, you don't finish. Nobody, they even talk rich, say you go get belly for your front, okay? IVF is for you, okay? Never say never with IVF. Even during menopause, you can get pregnant through IVF. That is not a problem at all. Now, if you have unexplained infertility and you have tried every other thing, you can't wait forever, okay? IVF is for you. If you have recurrent miscarriage is always occurring. You get pregnant and you are afraid that it will come down. IVF is for you when every other thing has failed. If you need a particular gender as the topic for today, as we have explained during the topic for today, if you need a particular gender, IVF is for you through genetic testing and sperm sorting. Okay? Sometimes husband and wife, they are AS, and the ideal thing is to deliver a baby that is sickle cell free. Okay? IVF is the way you can do it. Okay? Now, you can also do surrogacy through IVF. Okay? If you don't have the health or the energy to carry pregnancy, there are some people, they are very sick. They have advanced heart failure. Okay? Some people have kidney disease. Some people have uncontrolled hypertension, severe hypertension. Some people have uncontrolled diabetes. Okay? Some people have lung problems. For such people where pregnancy is a danger to their life, you can do surrogacy. It's going to be your egg and your husband's sperm, and the baby is yours, legally. Okay? It's just that another person will carry it for you so that the pregnancy will not be a danger to your health. If you don't have a womb, there are some people that don't have womb. Okay? Some people have womb. It is not useful in the sense that fibroid, adenomyosis, other types of tumors have destroyed the womb or the quality of the womb. Some people, they don't have womb because they are not born with it. I've seen some patients come to me. They don't have womb. Very beautiful, and there's no womb.
Hi.
Okay, for such people,
I say chai.
no womb. Some people, the womb has been removed. When maybe they have delivered before and they were bleeding, they have tried every other thing, nothing worked. To save the life of that woman, sometimes the womb is removed. Sometimes some people have had cancer before. And to prevent the spread of the cancer, a pelvic cancer, to prevent the spread of that cancer to other parts of the body, knowing that once the cancer spreads, it is difficult to cure it or treat it again. So for such people, in the early stage of such cancers, the womb has been removed. If you are in such category, surrogacy is for you through IVF. To book for consultation, the step-by-step procedure for our work is consultation, test, and then IVF. Okay? Remember that the IVF discounts, end of year discounts, New Year discounts, starting on the 22nd of November 2024, and it's ending on the 23rd of January. It's not far. Fiam, once one weekend goes like this, it's
Don't
staring you
finish.
in
You don't finish. Otilo.
the 23rd, after all the party, don't forget, 23rd of January, the IVF discount, end of year, stroke new year discount is ending. The procedure is not to call and say, I want to know how much. There is no general IVF plan for everybody. Okay, people have different problems. The protocol procedure is consultation. You call to book for a consultation. You do tests. After the consultation, then the IVF plan is designed for you with discounts. Okay? That is the way it's done. To book for consultation, you can call SMS or WhatsApp 081 32 89 7131. 081 32 89 7131. Again, 081 32 89 7131. The walk-in points, where to come for consultation. Number 24, Odarawere Street, off NTA Road, Port Harcourt. Number 24, Odarawere Street, off NTA Road, Port Harcourt. Number 24, Odarawere Street, off NTA Road, Port Harcourt. Or number 467, Oron Road, Uyo. Or number 467, Oron Road, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Now, we are also on Facebook. Our page on Facebook is Sheltered IVF and Fertility Center. Shelter, as per housing. Sheltered, apostrophe D. Sheltered IVF and Fertility Center. You will see a lot of testimonial images and videos there. Don't forget the number to call to go for a consultation is 081 32 89 7131. 081 32 89 7131. The IVF discount, some people call it promo. The IVF discount is on. To book for a consultation, call SMS or WhatsApp 081 32 8971. It's ending on the 23rd of January 2025. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Doc. So Fertility 101 will come your way again next week, Sunday. Like Doc have said, take this message to everyone. As you're giving them rice, also give them this message. If you give rice to a particular couple that don't have children this year, all right, and you give them this information, they go for consultation, test is done, IVF is done, children come. Next year, rice will be more, isn't it? When you visit them again, they will say, you are the one who brought this information, and they will pray for you. Is that not so? So take this information to them. Instead of mocking people, give them the right information. And let me also state this. Husbands, be involved in what your wife is doing so that she will not enter into the trap of these baby factory people. Some of you say you want to go and do DNA. And when you do DNA, it does not match. And you say it's not your child, that your wife cheated. She did not cheat. You did not follow her. She only went to a baby factory to get another person's child. Instead of doing that, you spend triple of that amount that you have used for IVF to go and get a stolen baby. Go the right way. Do what God will be happy with you and man will be happy with you. All right? So please, call 081 32 89 7131. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you very much.
All right. So this program comes up again next week, Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Join us then.
Infertility is a global issue, especially in Africa, as it affects the relationship between couples and families. To get all the requisite knowledge on how to preserve your fertility before and after marriage, join Dr. Dolapo Shitu on Fertility 101 every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. on Today95.1 FM. Fertility 101 with Dr. Dolapo Shitu every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Don't miss it. This program is sponsored by Sheltered IVF and Fertility Center, Port Harcourt.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Country hits. This is 92.7 Bob FM, your total country station. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Welcome to Country Hits VOA. My name is Nikki Strong, and I have a present for you. Little Big Town, who released their first Christmas album this year called The Christmas Record, will be hosting this hour of Country Hits VOA to bring you a country Christmas. Enjoy.
Ho, ho.
Come on, kid. Come on.
Come on up, little boy. Ho.
Hey, kid, hurry up. There's a long line.
What do you want for Christmas, little boy?
I want a Christmas music special with songs from Luke Bryan, Carrie Underwood, Darius Rucker, Keith Urban, and Casey Musgraves.
Man, you'll shoot your eye out. Merry Christmas.
Hey there, we're Little Big Town, and welcome to A Country Christmas, your holiday playlist for the songs you love. We had so much fun putting together our new Christmas album this year, and it's called The Christmas Record. We'll be helping make your holiday a little bit brighter. We're going to start with one of the songs off of our new Christmas record, and a wish that we send out to everybody listening. This is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Country hits.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
we're Little Big Town, wishing you a very Merry Christmas.
Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your presents to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Crowded streets, busy feet, hustle by. Downtown shoppers, Christmas is nigh. There he sits, all alone on the sidewalk, hoping that you won't pass him by. Should you stop? Better not, much too busy. Better hurry, my how time does fly. And in the distance, the ringing of laughter. And in the midst of the laughter, he cries. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your presents to your darling from you. Pretty pencils to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Oh, pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue.
I'm Philip from Little Big Town. That's Willie Nelson with the holiday classic, Pretty Paper.
Did y'all know he wrote that song? Yes, in 1963, Willie wrote Pretty Paper, and while Roy Orbison was the first to record it, even before Willie, many, many people have sung it since, like Glenn Campbell, Randy Travis, Kenny Chesney, Dolly Parton, and more.
Now, while Carrie Underwood hasn't recorded Pretty Paper yet, for her Christmas album, My Gift, she put her own spin on another holiday classic, Little Drummer Boy.
Carrie had a very special guest singer join her on that track, her son, Isaiah.
He's so precious and did such a good job. Listen to it here on A Country Christmas. It's Carrie and Isaiah Underwood with Little Drummer Boy.
On Bob FM.
Come, they told me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, a newborn king to see, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, to lay before the king, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum.
on Bob FM.
We're Little Big Town, and this is A Country Christmas.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
That's Steve Wariner with God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
This is A Country Christmas, and we're Little Big Town. Did you guys have snowy Christmases growing up? I know Karen did.
I did. It was amazing. We lived up in Indiana, and we would get so much snow. Now, not every Christmas on perfect timing, but when it did, it was so special.
We had like maybe 2 in my whole lifetime in Georgia, but they were amazing.
Same. We only had a few as well, Kimberly. But snowy or sunny, we hope you have a great Christmas at any temperature.
Hey, Reba here. Hoping you have a very Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
And here's Reba with her version of White Christmas.
It's on 92.7 Bob FM, your total country station.
Hey, it's Karen from Little Big Town. You could always count on Toby Keith for showing up and showing out for our men and women in uniform, especially during the holidays. Here's Toby with one of our favorites, Hot Rod Sleigh.
I saw one of Santa's helpers at the grocery store today. He was standing at the front door giving candy canes away. And I told him I was worried about a certain situation. How Santa's gonna get here with this rising population. He said, I talked to the North Pole sometime late last week. And it seems that dear old Santa has got something up his sleeve. As I leaned into this sun, he whispered in my ear, he said, now don't you dare repeat a single word of this you hear. He said, boss man's all excited, 'cause his new sled's almost ready. And they say he's got it painted up, looks just like Richard Petty's. And Rudolph and the reindeer, they're looking long and lean. It's the fastest, highest flying winter wonderland machine. I ain't seen it for myself, but I heard say, Santa Claus has got a hot rod sleigh. It's got a heater in the floorboard, 'cause he's getting old, you know. And a windshield with the wipers, should he happen on some snow. Landing lights are red and white all stuck along the side, so he can spot the rooftops as he's falling from the sky. He's got a king-size toy van, locks and all the latches, and a big old custom air seat with a safety belt that matches. The only thing about it that worries him a heap is, hey, he might be here as long before the children get to sleep. He said, my boss man's all excited, 'cause his new sled's almost ready. And they say he's got it painted up, looks just like Richard Petty's. And Rudolph and the reindeer, they're looking long and lean. It's the fastest, highest flying winter wonderland machine. I ain't seen it for myself, but I heard say, Santa Claus has got a hot rod sleigh. Well, I ain't seen it for myself, but I heard say, Santa Claus has got a hot rod sleigh. Continuous country.
92.7 Bob FM.
Country hits VOA.
We're Little Big Town, and of course, we have to include the man everyone loves in our Christmas list here.
Santa?
Well, I was actually thinking George Strait.
Oh, okay, the King of Christmas, of course.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy. No more let sin joys and sorrows grow. No thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow. Or as the curse is found, or as the curse is found, or as far as the curse is found. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders, wonders of his love, and wonders, wonders of his love.
Little Big Town here, Christmas music is one of those things where the songs are known by everyone, and they have been sung by families for years.
So it's hard to create a new Christmas classic, but Alan Jackson did it.
Yes, he did. The title track from his Let It Be Christmas album has become a favorite and new classic that is a must-hear every season now.
This is Alan Jackson on A Country Christmas.
Let it be Christmas everywhere, in the hearts of all people, both near and afar. Christmas everywhere. Feel the love of the season wherever you are, on the small country roads lined with green mistletoe, big city streets where 1,000 lights glow. Let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let every heart sing, let every bell ring, the story of hope and joy and peace. And let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let anger and fear and hate disappear. Let there be love that lasts through the year. And let it be Christmas, Christmas everywhere. Let it be Christmas everywhere. With the gold and the silver, the green and the red. Christmas everywhere. In the smiles of all children asleep in their beds, in the eyes of young babies, their first falling snow. Elderly's memories that never grow old. Let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let every heart sing, let every bell ring, the story of hope and joy and peace. And let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let anger and fear and hate disappear. Let there be love that lasts through the year. And let it be Christmas, Christmas everywhere. Let it be Christmas everywhere. In the songs that we sing and the gifts that we bring. Christmas everywhere. In what this day means and what we believe, from the sandy white beaches where blue water rolls, snow-covered mountains and valleys below. Let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let every heart sing, let every bell ring, the story of hope and joy and peace. And let it be Christmas everywhere. Let heavenly music fill the air. Let anger and fear and hate disappear. Let there be love Country Hits VOA.
Hey y'all, this is Garth Brooks, wishing you a very Merry Christmas.
Just get those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in the winterland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're gliding along with the songs of the wintry wonderland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy, come be cozy on me. We're snuggling close together like two birds of a feather should be. Let's take a row before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for sleigh ride together with you. There's a birthday party at the house of Farmer Gray. It'll be the perfect ending to the perfect day. We'll be singing the songs we love to sing without a single stop. At the fireplace where we'll watch the chestnuts pop. Pop, pop. There's a happy feeling nothing in the world can buy. When they pass around the coffee and the pumpkin pie, it'll nearly be like a picture print by Currier and Ives. These wonderful things are the things we remember all through our lives. These wonderful things are the things we remember all through our lives. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for sleigh ride together with you. It's lovely weather for sleigh ride together with you know who. It's lovely weather for sleigh ride together with you.
Hi, this is Sarah Evans wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
That's Sarah Evans putting the rockin' around the Christmas tree with her take on Run, Rudolph, Run.
We're Little Big Town, and this is a country Christmas. Everyone has that one gift they remember from their childhood. What was yours?
I remember I got a Tonka truck, the ones that were remote controlled, and we'd race them all over the place. That was all I ever wanted, and I got it. I remember that.
Aw, I remember the Christmas I got my bicycle. It was green and white, and I loved it so much. And my cousin, she rode it and she crashed on it, and it's one of my biggest regrets of life. I yelled at her, and I'm so sorry I yelled at you, Robin. I feel so bad about that.
I'm glad you got that off your chest.
Me too, finally, after all these years.
Same for me, bike, and I remember a baby doll that I loved a lot.
Getting back to the music, it's Darius Rucker up next on A Country Christmas.
Country Hits VOA
on Bob FM.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I bought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate to go out in a storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Goodnight, how I'll hate to go out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is just so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift wishing you a very happy holiday season.
Country Hits VOA.
This year, to save me from tears.
We're a little big town. Did you guys hang any mistletoe on the holidays for decorations? You guys ever do that?
I still do it.
I do it, but
Do you kiss under it?
only when Elijah was a little one, like little, and you could actually lift him up. Now I can't lift him up, you know. We would give him little kisses under the mistletoe.
It was a game we would play with our daughter, and we would chase each other around. I'd try to sneak kisses, and then he'd get the dogs chasing her, and it was like, chase the baby, chase the baby.
Lots of people like to place it above a doorway so you can meet under the mistletoe for a little peck on the cheek.
Did you also know that mistletoe has been used historically in medicine for its supposed value in treating arthritis, high blood pressure, epilepsy, and infertility? Well, duh. If you're kissing more, you're going to be more fertile.
But I think they actually mean the actual plant, the mistletoe, has medicinal qualities.
Oh, right.
Not the kissing gets your blood pressure rolling.
That's true. That's true. It's all one. Yes. More mistletoe.
More mistletoe, yes. But meet me under the plant that has supposed value in treating arthritis, high blood pressure, epilepsy, and infertility doesn't really pop as a song title.
Country Hits VOA.
Here's Randy Travis on A Country Christmas.
92.7 Bob FM, your total country station.
Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Your sweet kiss is the first gift I'd like to receive. The presents that we bought will have to wait beneath the tree. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. There's frost on all the windows, candles burning bright, stockings on the mantel, everything's just right. Soon the house will come alive with family and friends. I'd love some time alone with you before it all begins. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Your sweet kiss is the first gift I'd like to receive. The presents that we bought will have to wait beneath the tree. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. It seems I've hardly seen you. We've had so much to do. With the holiday approaching, I've sure been missing you. I can't wait till Christmas morn to hold you in my arms. I'm feeling like a kid again, waiting on Santa Claus. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Your sweet kiss is the first gift I'd like to receive. The presents that we bought have to wait beneath the tree. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve. Meet me under the mistletoe, midnight Christmas Eve.
Hi, this is Trisha Yearwood, wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Well, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. The snow is falling on the ground. Yeah, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. The snow is falling on the ground. Well, you be a real good little baby. Santa Claus is back in town. Got no sleigh with a reindeer, no sack on my back. You gon' see me coming in a big black Cadillac. Oh, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. The snow is falling on the ground. coming down your chimney tonight. Oh, it's Christmas time, pretty baby. The snow is falling on the ground. Yeah, you be a real good little baby. Santa Claus is back in town. Yeah, I said you be a real good little baby. Santa Claus is back in town. Yeah.
That's Trisha Yearwood with her version of Santa Claus is Back in Town, which was recorded first by Elvis back in 1957. And that's how I start my Christmas every year, with that song. Love that song.
And you kill that song, Jimmy. You are Elvis when you sing that song.
That's sweet.
Country Hits VOA.
On Bob FM.
We're Little Big Town, your host on this holiday spectacular known as A Country Christmas.
We're going to start this set of songs with Lady A and All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Baby, you. Baby, I don't need to hang my stocking here upon the fireplace. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Baby, all the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and the sound of children's laughter fills the air, and everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Oh, bring my baby to me. I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just want to see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want him for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Baby, you. Baby, you. Country Hits VOA.
We're Little Big Town, and you're listening to A Country Christmas.
Deck the halls
grows with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us. Strike the harp and join the chorus. Follow me in merry measure while I tell of Yuletide treasure. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la.
We're Little Big Town, and this is a country Christmas.
Thanks, Little Big Town. I hope you enjoyed Country Christmas this year. Who will be hosting next year? I'll have to work on that. I'm Nikki Strong. Just knowing that you listen to Country Hits VOA is a huge blessing to me, and I thank you. For more Country Christmas and specifically more country gospel music, listen to the Country Gospel Show Sunday mornings right here on Bob FM. Country Hits VOA is brought to you by Voice of America and 92.7 Bob FM, your total country station. Happy holidays. Bye, y'all.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Don't get it mixed up. You are listening to Today 95.1 FM, your premium talk, news, and sports station in Port Harcourt. We are the voice of the people.
You may not realize it, but do you know you can always show your love for others with simple gestures? Here are some of them. Always look for the good in people. There are two sides to every story. We have our good and bad sides. So, look for the good in people. Focus on people's potential. Everyone has potential. So, rather than put them down, help them realize it. Choose to love. If you're given an option between giving love and receiving love, choose giving because that is a more practical choice. Treat everyone as equals. This means letting go of all the prejudice and partiality. See people for who they really are, not their jobs, not their apparels or bank accounts. If everyone does this, then the world will be a better place. Love yourself. You cannot give what you don't have. So, before you try to love other people, love yourself first. Forgive. We all make mistakes. So, whether it's a family or a stranger, the best way of showing love is forgiveness. Everyone deserves a second chance. Show compassion. Care for other people. Care for what they are going through. Do what you can to help. Give back to the community. Remember that a single drop of water can cause countless ripples. That donation, no matter how small, can inspire others to do the same. Smile, even to strangers. Remember that you're never fully dressed without a smile. So, do not underestimate the power of a smile. Not only does it lighten up your face, it will also brighten up another person's day. Be the spark of positivity you want to see. When you smile, the whole world smiles with you. This message is brought to you by Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Anybody way won't fight you, may they come, they already know. I'll be right beside you, like the wall of Jericho. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know what's going on. Monagiso, 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 my baby boo. I'll be a soldier for you. I'm getting better in Kung Fu. You should know I got it, and you don't need to guide me too. I'll be right beside you in anything that you do. If you ever need saving, I will be running to you, running, running, running to you. I'll be running to you, running, running, running to you. Anywhere that you go to, running, running, running to you. I'll be running to you, running, running, running to you. Anywhere that you go to.
When I'm looking for trouble, it's cause I know that I got you. Wanting more best everybody, oh oh. And it's because of your kung fu. And anytime that I'm out of control, you hold me down. You never, never let go. Yeah. Munagiso, oh, Munagiso, Munagiso, my baby boo. See all the battles you'll be fighting, and I'll be right there with you. I may be small, but I'm mighty, and I go running for you. And anybody waves I be, yeah, don't be you, pull it, I be.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
You hear Jack Daniels and think rich, bold, smooth and full flavor. In Nigeria, we push, we adapt, we find a way to win. It's in us, a gift, a way of life. Just like Jack Daniels, we take the rough with the smooth so that every drop is well worth the effort. Jack Daniels, make it count. Please drink responsibly. Jack Daniels and Old No. 7 are registered trademarks, not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Some people where you miss go show you good loving. All them go come your way. Don't let them go away. For me I hold my baby. For me I hold, for me I hold. For me I hold, for me I hold my baby. For me I hold, for me I hold. Some people in your life are there to make you smile. Or they will take your pain and give you so much joy. For me I hold, for me I hold my baby. For me I hold, for me I hold, for me I hold, for me I hold my baby. For me I hold, for me I hold.
And it's a beautiful evening, Sunday Family Special on Today 95.1 FM. Merry Christmas. Hope you're still enjoying the season, because that's what it's meant to be, a season to be enjoyed. This is Today 95.1 FM. My name is Queen Chima. Welcome again to Sunday Family Special. All right, right, today's edition of Sunday Family Special, I think I want us to talk about how the holiday has been for you and your family, how well you've been enjoying it or not. Now, this is not the holiday where parents will say, I just can't wait for my children to go back, because sometimes parents go back to school. Sometimes parents say that, I can't wait for my children to go back to school, and there's just so much that they're doing, and let your teachers deal with the worry. Some of these holidays that come with the celebration as this is so much fun for family times to bond. The thing is, anytime that family has that opportunity to spend together, it now depends on what you want to use it for, how much fun you want to make out of it or not. So this is a time that people look forward to, especially because there are breaks in between that time to relax, have fun, celebrate. It's just a few days before we get into the new year. But the important thing is, do you think that the time has been worth the while with your family? Do you think you've had a great time with your family? Has it been great or not? Because I mentioned that any slight holiday, whether the holiday was planned or not, is a time for people to come, families to have fun, right? And get to know themselves, get to meet someone or people that you haven't even met for a very long time, and then there's some sort of reunion and it's a lot of fun. Remember COVID-19? Now, this is a sad reminder, but let's just take our minds back to COVID-19. If you had seen a couple of videos, apart the devastating health situation that it was and what it did to the world, the thing is, you had a lot of families together, like in the same house, because there was increased time together, shared challenges, rediscovery of simple joys, because the world outside of the world was like danger zone. So that space was just enough to bond with your family while you think of how to work from the house. For those essential workers who still had to step out no matter what, it was, how many hours? You do less hours and then you return to family. It created time for improved communication. So a lot of couples then came out to say, well, COVID helped us, right? Helped us bond better, helped us communicate better. Some women said, their husbands spent more time because of COVID-19. But that's like the area. There were very challenging parts to how it affected bonding, because there was increased stress, overlapping roles, the social isolation. Sometimes some families had to literally stay apart, and the mental health issues for some people, because if you for some persons, when you spend too much time indoors, it affects you. But that's it. I just wanted to do a quick reminder of how these very times, whether forced or unforced, that you get to spend with your family means a lot, that you get to spend with yourself. So you could be listening to me and you say, Queen, I am single, very single. But then you had the opportunity to call family, to spend time with family, because that's what the season is about. Most importantly, the love that we talk about is not you sharing it on your own, eating it all up. It's spending time with people, and majority of families get to spend time together doing fun stuff, fun things, traveling. So your family could not have been here, but you still find time to just quickly go see them, return to work or return to base. It's still part of it. So I'd like to find out how your experience has been spending time with family, because it's Sunday Family Special. Hey, what should we be talking about if this is not like the perfect conversation to be having at this time of the night? So I want to know how the season has been for you, how you've been able to celebrate with your family, spend time, most importantly with your family, because holidays like this play a significant role in bringing families together, and I'll tell you why that happens. But before then, you could be that person who's listening to me and you said, well, I didn't have the opportunity to work, was choking. Probably you work for yourself, the demand was too much. Probably you're a fashion designer or a hairstylist, because I know that this period is like your period to make a lot of money. There's so much to attend to, and if your business is not that big where you have a lot of people working for you, you have less hands. It's like there's so much work and you have less people, so you have to attend to all of that. Because my stylist was yesterday I went to have my hair done, cornrows, and she was just complaining how tired and exhausted she has been. Well, she's making money, but then, the pressure. So someone like that, it's like, is there family time together in view? But somehow, even if it's 24 hours, 6 hours, an hour, 2 hours, you still find that time, squeeze it out and run and spend time with family. I was talking to someone last week and he said, oh, I'm out with my niece. Right? So it's fun moments to bond. And what makes this different is the season where Christians celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, and then it's now a holiday, public holiday, national holiday. Some days are picked. Some people you just find a way to, fuse in extra days to enjoy the season. It's part of the whole blend and all. And now, for families, a lot of your parents would be expecting you to come back. Even siblings that haven't seen themselves for a very, very long time. It's like, oh, we're going to spend the Christmas holiday together. And that's where you have to figure out everything you have to figure out. You have to eat. Today, a friend was telling me, I was supposed to go see my mom and my dad today, but I couldn't go because of this, that. I plan to go in 2 days. I missed the food. So there's just so much that comes with this time out. There's the food, there's the play, there's the fun moments, there's the quarrel. Let's talk about quarrels, because I think that sometimes there could just be family members who have fallen out and somehow stuck to themselves, and Christmas just provides that opportunity for you to bond. Talk to your sibling. Remember 3 weeks ago, or early this month rather, we started a conversation on forgiveness, because I said we were anticipating the end of the year, and it was important that as a family you think about those things that have been hurting so you can let go, forgive your sibling, forgive your sister or your brother, your wife, your husband, relative, whoever, and just start a new beginnings. And so there could be people who this period is, hey, hi, and everyone turns, like no one wants to talk, and somehow the father and mother just finds a way to make you get back together. So a lot that this season does. So I want to know, as a family, how you have spent this holiday, or how it's being for you. What is the perfect word to describe it? I'd really like to hear. Has it been fun? Did you have a great time with family? If you're a single person and your family doesn't stay here, you had to travel to see them, travel outside of the country and you're back, went to anywhere in Nigeria and you're back just to see them, celebrate with them, have that fun moment. I'd like to know how it was like and how you felt spending time with family. Trust me, there are people who, for a very long time, you haven't seen your sister, you haven't seen that brother, you haven't seen your mother. It's just been phone conversations. And well, these days we say, oh, it helps, so we could just jump on a video call and fine. But physical presence is a lot, and some people will literally cry. I was watching a vlog before I came on the air, and how these two sisters decided to go surprise their older sister in Atlanta. She had a baby. Somehow it was planned with their brother-in-law, and it was the Christmas season, so they went to see the sister, and she could not hold her excitement, because hey, what is Christmas without family? What is Christmas without family? And now don't tell me, Queen, oh, family, okay. even if it's an adopted family, right? Your family is so far that you cannot even see them. Talk about your neighbors, talk about friends, close friends who now seem as family. What's Christmas without family? What's Christmas without spending time with those people or that person that you truly love, that you care about, and you call family? You're having a fun time. You've gone to see movies, you've gone to the parks, you've eaten together, shared foods and drinks and great conversation, talks about the new year to come, plans of big things that you want to do. What is Christmas without family? And so while we're having this conversation, it's important to preach family time out, family times, those moments that you take out to spend time with family intentionally, pushing away every other thing that should be a distraction. It could be work, it could be phone calls with other people who have been having your time throughout the year. They have had enough of you. Your boss, sending you here and there. You're going to this country, you're going to the city, you're going to the state, you're going to the waters. And so family, 24 hours, 3 hours a day, 3 days, they just couldn't get enough of you. And I'd like to hear your experience, how it was for you. Did you have a good time? Did you? Are you still having a good time? Because some of you, I know the holidays not ended. You're still enjoying the whole family time out, the season and all. Oh, you've gone home, no cooking for you as a single person, right? Eating from mama's pot. And it's like, oh, can this not end? Can this not just end? Can I continue to just eat this free food? It will, but enjoy it while it lasts. You who's just gone back and you're relaxed and you probably have younger siblings who are doing everything for you. Oh, do this, do that. It's holiday season. I came to rest, or I just want to rest because I'll be going back to work next week, and let me enjoy the season. You who's a father or mother who you've had your children come back, right? And you're like, oh, family time. And you now know, my child, you have to do this. My son, my daughter, and more. How has he been for you? That's what I want us to talk about, just reminisce or go through those moments as a family. I hope I get to be part of your family because you'll be sharing your story with me on the radio. So I'll open the phone lines now so that you can tell me how it has been for you, the whole season of celebration and of love. And let's talk about it. These fun things are important to talk about. Okay? 0817 000951. That's the number you can call, or 0810-951-0951. Any of these numbers and we can get talking. If you have intentionally carried work on your head and you decided not to go and see family, tell me about it too. And tell me why. Why? You had things to check, to close. You had things to meet up with. So when do you plan to go? Or you've called them on the phone. You think that's enough? Okay, if you say so. 0817 000951. One of the numbers to call. The other one is 0810-951-0951. If you call any of these numbers, you'll be live and talking with me. If you say you're not going to call, you can send a text message to 0701-9339-962.
For me, I hold my baby. For me, I hold. For me, I hold. Some people in your life are there to make you smile. Or they will take your pain and give you so much joy. For me, I hold my baby. For me, I hope. For me, I hope.
Yeah, today 95.1 FM Voice of the People. The program is Sunday Family Special. And we're looking at how well you have been enjoying the holiday, especially with your family. Most importantly, with your family. How has it been for you, right? Because holidays like Christmas play a vital role in bringing families together. Has the holiday done same for your family? Do you think there's been some sort of bonding, increased bonding because of the holiday? I'd like to know. What specific area has this holiday helped build with your family? And how have you been spending the season with your family? What specific area has it helped with the building with your family? Has the holiday done same? I mean, has it played any vital role in bringing your family together? Sometimes you cannot quantify the joy that people around you, loved ones, family feel when they get to touch you, when they get to experience you, when siblings come together, when father, mother, I think especially when it's like a complete thing, right? The father, the mother, the child, or you, your friends, your guys, your girls, childhood friends and colleagues, or however you choose to just spend this moment together. You cannot quantify the fun that it comes with, right? And it's important to share. When you share these things, you create a stamp of it in your head. It just doesn't leave you. If it's happened, let's say it happened 2 days ago, you had the opportunity to spend time with family. It happened a week ago, 3 days ago, whenever it happened, or it's still happening. As you're telling the story, it's creating a surge of emotion that is beautiful, because it's creating the emotion, and the emotion stays with you. It sticks with you. And that's the interesting thing about talking about fun moments or fun things, fun stuff. So how has it been for you and your family? How has it been? Please call and share the story. 0817 00951 08109510951 951, rather. I'll take that again. 0817 00951 081095100951 or 0701 text messages. Someone convinced me to oh, am I going to say this now? So I went home yesterday to see family, and immediately I got to the house, I just started eating. Because, funnily enough, I had not had anything to eat since the morning, yesterday's morning. It was intentional, right? That I just didn't want. I was fasting. Not fasting and praying, just fasting, staying away from food. And I went home and I just got in. I said, food, please, food. And I was giving, and I was just munching, like eating with everything in me. I drank water. I was like, oh, thank you so much. This is really home. Yeah, this is home, right? Because somehow it's the love that you get to experience, and the love is also in the food. It is. 0817 Tell me about it. How has it been for you? 081095100951 or 0701 text messages. Okay, I thought I saw that ring. Okay, cubicles coming. Try. I don't know. I think the phone lines are acting up, but just try calling. You get through to me, and we can talk about how it's been with you and your family this holiday season. How have you been celebrating? Has this created some form of bonding? Good evening. Your name and location.
Thank you. Good evening. This is Ike Matthias from Port Harcourt.
Right, Ike. How's it been? Compliments of the season.
Same to you, dear.
Okay.
Seriously, I'm missing my family, my venture's wife, and my beautiful daughter, Minabel, coupled with the newborn baby, Doctor. and make it then they travel to the village. So that I will keep them there.
Did you not go with them?
My work.
Work. Oh, I can imagine. So when did they travel? Tell me exactly. What date was that?
Sorry?
When did they travel? A week ago? 3 days ago? When?
Yeah, they travel on Monday. No, up to 1 week now.
And so you've been alone. Oh, sorry. How important family is.
Yeah,
So
very,
work. It was work that's kept you. It's work that's kept you. Okay. But is it possible that you could just go spend some hours and then return?
Possible. I'll tell soon. Maybe then stay like 4 weeks.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you so much for calling.
Thanks.
Yeah. So that's the thing, right? It's important to spend time. Let's take this commercial. We'll be right back. It's Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. Stay right here with us.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
You hear Jack Daniels and think rich, bold, smooth, and full flavor. In Nigeria, we push, we adapt, we find a way to win. It's in us, a gift, a way of life. Just like Jack Daniels, we take the rough with the smooth so that every drop is well worth the effort. Jack Daniels, make it count. Please drink responsibly. Jack Daniels and Old No. 7 are registered trademarks, not for sale to persons under the age of 18.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Some people where you miss will show you good love. All them go come your way. Don't let them go away. For me I hold my baby. For me I hold. For me I hold. For me I hold. For me I hold my baby. For me I hold. For me I hold. Some people in your life are there to make you smile. Or they will take your pain and give you so much joy. For me I hold. For me I hold my baby. For me I hold. For me I hold. For me I hold. For me I hold my baby. For me I hold. For me I hold. Some go tell you, say now you be one and only, call you baby. Some go promise when time come them fail. When the times are good, they go call you boo, they go stand beside you, claim to love you. When the times are hard, they go just bear. Now I hold my baby, oh. Now I hold. Now I hold. Now I hold. Now I hold my baby, so now I hold. Now I hold. For me I hold. For me I hold my baby, oh. For me I hold. For me I hold.
Sunday Family Special on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. My name is Queen Chima. Let's talk about how the holiday has been for you and your family. How have you been enjoying every moment of it? Because holidays like this, seasons like this, has a way of bringing families together because you have time to spend together. So it's important to, reminisce on how sweet or bitter it has been. I doubt there's a bitter thing to it, but even if there is, maybe you talk to me about it if you want to. So has the holiday played any role, bringing your family together? Let's talk about it. What specific area has this holiday helped build with your family, and how are you spending this season with your family? I said I was going to share with you some of the significance of spending time with family, especially times like this. As much as for a lot of people is a shared tradition, right? Yearly I saw a video where the girl said, well, I always travel, it's Christmas and I am this, I am that, I have to go see my parents, I have to go see my siblings. So as much as it's a shared tradition, for some people it's not just traditional or a shared tradition, it's an intentional time to go spend with family, because it's also the end of the year leading to a new year. So it's like, throughout the year I might have just been calling on video calls or phone call conversations. It's time to come spend with you, to see you, to enjoy the moment, right? Because it's so much happens, right? The cooking, for some families, you decorate together, you gift gifts, attend religious services, religious events, create opportunities for bonding and shared experiences. It's like a traditional ritual that you have to do every year, and it's compulsory for some families. Or no matter where you are in the world, you have to return, you have to come. It must be very serious. I mean, that thing that's keeping you away must be very serious to truly keep you away. So let me find out how it's been for you. You miss your family, like the man who called in and said, oh my God, I miss my wife and my daughter. They traveled to see my family, and I've been here because of work and I miss them so much. But he plans to go spend time with all of them, and I cannot imagine the kind of fun that they will have. It's also time off work and school. That's the difference, because you're leaving work. In the office, in the field, wherever you work, you're leaving it and you're coming to have a good time with family, off work. So this holiday provides a break from your daily routines, allowing you to prioritize spending time with your family. It's, for a lot of families, it's reconnection time. It's that time to come together, because if you live far apart, it could even be outside the country, very far in the country, but it's still in Nigeria, maybe 8 hours journey, and it's something that you would likely not do except you're flying. If you're flying, okay, it's easier, but what if you're not? You think about how distant the place is. So it's a reconnection, because everyone now comes together this period and enjoy the season. So that's how important the season is, and that this reconnection helps to reunite and strengthen relationships. These are now times you do a lot of catching up, a lot of meetings. For some families, it's meeting time, meeting up on meeting, activity upon activity, trying to fix this and fix that. Some families even have less fun times. It's like, it's work. What are we doing in 2025? What's next? What have you been up to? And over. If you try to infuse fun into all the activity, it still makes a lot of sense. So before I share other reasons for you of what this period does, let me hear your experience. Do you think it was worth the while? Have you spent time with family? Are you still planning to? Today's 29th. You have 30th, 31st. Right. 30th, 31st. Now, the new year also provides that opportunity. I think first is public holiday, 1st of 2025. It's still public holiday for, national public holiday. So how do you intend to spend that time with family? Have you spent time already with family? How was it? Tell me about it, your experience. 0817 00 951. Good evening, your name and location.
Yeah, good evening, Faustina.
It's Queen, not Faustina.
Queen. It sounds like Faustina Putu's voice.
Really? Okay. I doubt.
Yes.
But then, good evening. Compliments of the season.
Yeah, I wish you same.
All right.
My name is D-Man.
D-Man. Okay. So how has the season been for you and your family?
That's exactly why I called in.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the 14th of August.
Okay.
I left for Port Harcourt.
Okay.
For Bonnie. I've been in Bonnie. I haven't set my eyes on my wife and kids.
Whoa.
We're only talking on phone. I just arrived Port Harcourt today.
Wow.
I'm talking to you now. I'm in a room with my wife alone.
Okay.
Tune in. The worst part of all this, I miss Today FM.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, discussing the topic on ground, I'm also been making an official report to your management. Bonny Island is not getting your station.
Really?
Yes, except it's those driving healers.
Okay.
So the healers car has this antenna, it's built, and those are the people getting your stations. Even those at home, they will have to set, after when they on their radio, they will try to take the wire up.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for this report. Would work on it.
Yeah, you see, for Sino Putu, Kelly
Kimenjima.
My friend, Master, Lucky Master, they all know me. I was a regular on this radio station.
But it's been difficult for you to get through to us.
Oh, that's...
All right. Thank you. No problems. We've heard...
As soon as I enter Port Harcourt, I had to research my radio again before getting you.
No problems. Would fix it. Would fix it. No problem. But so, how's the family time out going? I'm sure your kids are excited.
I see there is difference between you sending money and you being on ground. Honestly, they are not the same.
Absolutely.
Yes. Since August, I was away. I've been sending money monthly. But my dear, you cannot compare it with when you are with the family. I was like almost becoming new to my family.
Yeah, I can imagine. What was the reaction from your kids when they saw you?
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. I was almost becoming new.
Because for some of them, if they're pretty young, like really young, the child might just be wondering, who is this person? Where are you coming from?
Hey, that is if they are tender.
Yeah.
But this one, my kids have grown older than this age.
That age. Okay.
But my point is that you now start learning how to mingle again afresh. Because 4 months was a long time.
I think it's really tough for fathers. I don't know, but you guys try, because you're out there.
Nobody stopped me from coming to my deal.
Let
me tell you why what
happened?
I must open up to you.
Money.
But, see, flying boats down. By the time you go through and through, added to the landed transportation, was seeing close to 25,000 with landed transportation through and through.
Yeah.
My dear, if I carry 25,000 there, add another 25,000 there, I don't give my family.
I get it.
Are you getting it? It's not as if you're coming from my tree, or you're coming from Juba, or coming from any place around that 5,000 I can take care of.
Yeah.
I'm talking about through and through transportation firm, both flying boat, speedboat and landed transportation. We're talking of close to 25K.
Yeah.
So it's not something that one will be doing every month.
I get
So I
it.
had to dump
But,
my
but,
wife
but I'm
and
happy that you're having a great time. I think that's all that matters. And
yeah,
it's important to maximize this period, stay present, and enjoy every bit of it.
honestly, including the other room.
No, why not?
Yeah, hey,
If not,
including the other room.
thank you, the man, for calling.
Honestly, it is where God bless you.
Thank you. Enjoy the holiday. Wow, that was so touching. All right. Tell me, how has yours been? How has it been for you? 0817 00951 0810951091 for calls. Now for text or WhatsApp messages 0701 9339962. Now, I was also talking about some of the ways, significant roles that holidays like this bring families together. We have like 7 minutes or 6 minutes and would wrap this up. And I had earlier said, it's a shared tradition for some people, and there's several activities that you get to do that helps with the bonding, like decoration for people, some people cooking. Cooking is like very common, everyone puts their hands together and does the cooking. It always comes out nicely. Gift giving, attending religious services, functions, and this all creates opportunities for bonding and shared experiences. I talked about time off work, why this is important, this whole bonding, because you're not going to working, children aren't going to school, so everyone is around. And this just provides a break from that routine and allows you to prioritize spending time with your family or with one another. It's a reconnection period for some people. So let's say families who live apart, the Christmas just serves as a reason to reunite and strengthen relationships. It's like, oh, you're back after a year, after months, and you just want to enjoy that moment. There's also the positive atmosphere, right? Because the festive spirit encourages love, forgiveness, and togetherness, fostering a sense of belonging. Now, this might be some sort of, I don't want to say myth, but you know that once it gets to December, first week, second week, the weather just begins to tell you, hey, it's Christmas. It's not myth. The weather just begins to rub it all on our faces that it's Christmas season. You begin to feel it, the activities, here and there, people buying stuff. Once it gets to the third week of December, a lot of people doing their hair, the market is filled, up and about, motor parks, transport companies are busy because people are traveling from here to there. So it just has this positive, it's a busy atmosphere, but it's positive. And then when you come to your home, your house, it's very positive because it's a season of love. The times that you eat together, cook together, talk, play, just fosters that love, togetherness, and a sense of belonging. And for some people, or for you might just be thinking, oh, I haven't had that time to spend with people, my family. I think you can do it with people around you. It's an attitude or an intentional art of showing love, because I did that. I just went home yesterday because, well, my family is also here in the States, but I went home yesterday. But how did I spend Christmas? Because I worked that day, Wednesday. I was here working, talking on the radio. But I had my colleague and friend who I was like, we're just going to celebrate over a bottle of wine, and we had a good time, just have fun. So it's about how you intentionally make it work for yourself, right? How you enjoy the season intentionally with people around you. Doesn't have to be, family, especially if it's going to take you some time before you get to meet them. It's also a time to create memories, and pictures are important. Those pictures that you take, storytelling, your cherished memories and times as a family. And you now focus on gratitude, the activity for all ages and everything. So it's a beautiful season, and I hope that you enjoy it, make the most of it, and be present. Very important. Be present. And I think that's what I just told the Mr. D who called. presence of mind while you're enjoying this season, and it would help you have a great, I mean a good time. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show Sunday Family Special on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. We'll take a commercial in 2 minutes. At 10 o'clock, the world news. After the world news, we'll have some sponsored BBC programs that would also play for you. So you're going to have a great time on this radio. So don't go nowhere. Just enjoy every bit of it. My name is Queen Chima. Good evening.
Some people in your life are there to make you smile. Or they will take your pain and give you so much joy. For me I hope my baby. For me I hope, for me I hope. For me I hope, for me I hope my baby. For me I hope, for me I hope. Some go tell you, say now you be one and only, call you baby.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Please listen to this paid infomercial.
Herbal Heritage International, the Kokoroko, for herbal medicine, when they produce strong, correct medicine, they take it, they support with